Frank, how old is the church about?
Well, this abbey was built in 1458, so I suppose what that makes it almost well over 400 years, 400 years old. It was founded by the Augustinian order, and it was founded from Banada Abbey, actually, in Sligo. It was founded under a grant of lands by the O'Malleys here, and for years and years, maybe for 200 years after its foundation, it served as all monasteries did. It served as a cross between a hotel, a school, and a hospital. And it served, I think, to fortify pilgrims and to accommodate pilgrims when they came to climb the Reef. So it's a very old building, it's a very historic building, and I think the last record of anybody living here was in 1798. There was a monk who lived here for a little while. I think the abbey was in ruins at the time though, but that is the last known record of anybody actually living in the abbey.
And were they persecuted here?
There's no record of it, but the abbey was definitely dismantled, and it would have been dismantled under the dissolution of the monasteries in the 17th century during the time of the penal laws, and even before that, during the reign of the Tudors in England, and after the Reformation, it would have been dismantled. So that was the end of an age in Ireland, I suppose, really, because monasteries like this were all suppressed at that time.
Are there much written records of it available around?
There are some, but I'm not that aware of a lot of them. But there are some, and there have been some histories of the abbey, for example, in the Church Diocesan book that came out there a number of years ago on that. So that's as much as we know about it, really.
Are there any moves to re-roof it or
Yes, we have been in touch with the OPW here, Murrisk Development Association, and Mayo County Council have been asking the OPW to come and to make an effort to restore it, or we thought maybe if something was roofed or re-roofed, that it might make a nice venue for weddings and liturgies such as this. It's a pity to be here today in, at the mercy of the weather, with the wind blowing everything around the place. So it would be nice if even if it was partially roofed and restored, but we have hopes that the OPW will eventually come up with the funds to do it for us.
It would be a fantastic tourist attraction. It is already,
yeah, it is indeed, as it would, but I think it would be more appropriate to restore it as an abbey and as a liturgical centre primarily, and after that, if it was a tourist attraction, it would be a good idea indeed.
There are a few important local people buried in here, aren't there?
There are. This was the burial place of the O'Malleys, and all the O'Malley clan and the Garveys are all buried here. You can see their headstones around here on the graves. I'm not a local myself, so I'm not that au fait with the burials, but an awful lot of people who lived, I believe, on the islands in Clew Bay, the old inhabitants of the island, are all buried in the old cemetery here. And it's a very spiritual and holy place.
Absolutely. Thanks very much.
Thank you all.